Welcome back to the Best PT Podcast. This is episode 10, Psychological Disorders. Beginning with different types of disorders, we have affective disorders that result in disturbances to mood or emotion. Depression involves slow mental and physical activity, poor self-esteem, sadness, hopelessness, and a desire to withdraw. Mania involves being constantly active, impulsive, self-confident. Disagreement with people in a manic state often produces aggression and disorganized thought. Bipolar disorder involves alternating states of depression and mania. Neurotic disorders, obsessive-compulsive disorder, involves persistent thoughts that will not leave combined with repetitive ritual behaviors. Anxiety disorder involves a state of constant high tension, overreactions, chronic worrying, and anxiety attacks. Phobia disorders are excessive fear of objects or situations. Dissociative disorders develop when a person unconsciously dissociates one part of their mind from others. Psychogenic amnesia, patients forget all aspects of the past with no physical cause. And multiple personality disorder includes two or more independent personalities that may or may not know about each other. Somatoform disorders are classified based on their physical symptoms. Somatization disorder primarily presents in women with complaints of symptoms with no physiological evidence. Conversion disorder involves neurological complaints with no underlying cause. Patients may present with paralysis, deafness, blindness, or paresthesia. And hypochondriac disorder is an excessive fear of illness and the belief that minor injuries represent life-threatening diseases. Schizophrenic disorders involve disorganized thoughts and hallucinations. Catatonic Schizophrenia involve motor disturbances with rigid posture and uncontrolled movements. Paranoid schizophrenia, these patients have delusions of grandeur and persecution. They may also believe they possess special powers. And disorganized schizophrenia involves progressive and irreversible schizophrenia with inappropriate emotional responses. And finally, personality disorders. Psychopathic personality, these patients have no respect for others, low sense of morality, impulsive behavior. They are expert liars and have no guilt for their actions. Antisocial disorders. These patients blame others for their actions and they lack responsibility and emotional stability. Narcissistic personalities are incapable of love and self-absorbed. And borderline behavior is instability in all aspects of life with intense and uncontrolled anger. Psychological pharmacology. Anti-anxiety agents target dopamine and serotonin with the brain with the purpose of facilitating the effects of the GABA neurotransmitter. Side effects include drowsiness, sedation, withdrawal, and rebound anxiety. PT implications. PT should know to treat at peak drug activity times. Examples include Xanax, Valium, Ativan, and Paxil. Antidepressants seek to normalize neurotransmission, often by increasing serotonin levels. Side effects include sedation, blurred vision, tachycardia, dry mouth, insomnia, weight gain, and sexual dysfunction. PT implications. These patients may present with sedation, fatigue, hypertension, or orthostatic hypotension. Examples include Elavil, Wellbutrin, Prozac, Paxil, and Zoloft. Antipsychotics block dopamine receptors in the brain with the purpose being the reduction of overactivity of dopamine. Side effects: pseudo-Parkinsonism, sedation, constipation, dry mouth, weight gain, diabetes, and hyperlipidemia. PT implications. PT should be aware of the motor effects of these drugs. Examples include Haldol and Thorazine. Bipolar disorder agents prevent manic episodes with the purpose being avoiding the extreme mood swings found with bipolar disorder. Side effects include GI distress, fatigue, confusion, ataxia, nystagmus, lethargy, tremor, seizures, and coma. PT implications. PT should be aware these drugs also cause osteoporosis. Examples include lithium and Neurontin. And finally, sedative hypnotic agents inhibit the GABA neurotransmitter in the brain. The purpose is to produce calm and relaxing feelings and induce sleep. Side effects: drowsiness, impaired motor performance, anterograde amnesia, dependency, and possible death, especially with barbiturate overdose. PT implications. PT should treat when blood levels of the drug has peaked. Examples include Ambien. That's it for episode 10, Psychological Disorders. Episode 11 will focus on bariatrics. As always, the outline will be in the show notes. Thanks for